We'll catch up with him in a moment. Result with Matt. What a race, Matt.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think you boys are holding back with the praise there. I thought that was as good a ride as we're likely to see all flat season. For me, that was superb. Perfection. And as I say, not only ride of the week for me. I mean, if anything else wins ride of the week, the whole competition turns into a joke. I would put it down as one of the rides of the season. And we always look, of course, next year for contenders for the Leicester's Ride of the Year. I'd have this down as a contender in that category as well. Let's start off with the nightmare Royston had, because this is what happened early on in the race. That's Monterosso. This is where it all goes pear-shaped on the bend. Green colours, red cap, and you'll see coming round this bend, Monterosso's going really nicely at this stage, but gets absolutely murdered on this bend here. On the inside is New Christmas. Now look at this, Monterosso, unbalanced, checked, head goes up in the air. He's in all sorts of trouble. Royston's checked out of it. The horse has lost his action, lost his stride, and having been cruising into the bend, he's in bits turning round it and towards the back. So that's the first problem. The second problem Royston has is that this horse hangs like a gate all the way up the straight. He just can't really steer, Monterosso. And here he starts pushing. Remember, this is Tony McCoy in a jumps race. We'd be saying this is just because he's brilliant. Look at this, hanging towards the rail. Royston hasn't given up. Now, some jockeys would have given up at this stage and just said to themselves, the horse is hanging, it's just not going to be his day. Royston keeps whacking away on the right, trying to stop the horse hanging towards the rail. And this is just brilliant. Look at the horse, head on one side, not really anywhere to go. He can't bring him round horses because the horse is hanging so badly. All he can do is hope for a gap. And there is a gap and he goes for it. And then, having hit the horse all the way up the straight, then he's strong in the finish as well. I mean, the fitness of Royston Ffrench has really been tested there in his come-up trumps, and I'd be amazed if Mark Johnston doesn't go home tonight and say to Royston, that is as good a ride as I will see from any of my jockeys this year. I thought that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And fair play to the lad. Really, really good. The boys were a bit understated. I'm probably a bit overstated, but I genuinely think he deserves it. I thought that was sensational. And as I said, I don't think we'll see a better ride than that all season. Enough said. Whew. Wow, we were with bells on. That was like Weaver when Weaver was at a peak. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Now then, the